In the shadowed glade where the twilight falls, lurks a creature haunting, whispers in the calls. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, her dark hymn echoes an ancient song unsung. With tentacles writhing they reach for the sky, eyes like lanterns watching as they pry from the depths of the forest where the lost reside. A fertility goddess, but her dark side hides. Oh, the night is alive with a chilling sound. Too many mouths mutter as curses abound. From the roots of the trees to the stars so high, the black goat calls as the shadows cry. With the whispering promise of life and despair, she beckons the weary, luring them near. In her embrace lies a tame so profound, mutations unfurl as the lost souls surround. Skin like the bark of the oldest tree, cursed and corrupted but wild and free. Her children are born from the depths of the night, creatures of lust with a malevolent bite. Oh, the night is alive with a chilling sound. Too many mouths mutter as curses abound. From the roots of the trees to the stars so high, the black goat calls as the shadows cry. In the woods where the fog wraps the air, the scent of decay lingers heavy like a stare. Echoes of laughter that twist into screams, a midnight affair where nothing's as it seems. The stories they tell of the price you must pay to dance with the shadows as the night turns to day. She weaves her magic with tendrils of dread, mother to the lost, to the forsaken, and fed with power to flourish, but at such a cost. In her grasp is the whimsy, and in hope you are lost. Her bounty is bountiful yet filled with decay, a gift from the forest where light fades away.
In the shivering cradle of the north, beneath pale stars and frost-laced skies, a child shall draw her first breath. Upon her breast the mark shall burn deep, black, and ancient, the stain of the abyss. She is no ordinary babe, but born of dark blood, her veins thrumming with infernal sorcery. Her soul tethered to realms where mortals dare not gaze. She will walk as a girl among men, yet the shadow will know her as kin. Her laughter will echo like a charm sweet and beguiling, but behind her eyes smolder a fire not lit by this world. As she grows, so too shall her power, until the veil between planes wears thin, and the beast of her blood press against the door. Should she come of age unchecked, she will call to her kin not in prayer, but in triumph. And they will answer, oh yes, they will come, on wings of flame and ruin, to walk once more in the daylight. Woe then to the realm of men, For suffering shall not descend like rain, but rise like flood, drowning all. Thus is it woven, thus shall it be, unless a blade finds her heart before the hourglass runs dry.
Oh, shit.
Yay!
Oh shit. Oh shit. We're here.
Oh,
It's Thursday. And we're here to play some Castles and Crusades.
It's Thursday, isn't it?
it's
Doesn't really work.
Thursday.
Thursday. It's
Thursday.
Thursday.
I fixed my mic, Cenobite.
Quarters dog.
We're hoping no more clipping of Tim. We're
No
getting-
more clipping of Tim.
We're getting all Tim all the time.
Please
I was
welcome
clipped at
more
birth.
clipping of Tim,
You were clipped at birth. Oh.
especially when he like leans forward into the camera.
Wait, what are we? Are we talking about the clips that I make, or
Yes.
Oh, when people say weird things,
Yeah.
I'll be like,
it's usually him. We get now that we got big personalities,
That's right.
you know.
That's right.
thank you for the follow, Savage Baron.
Tonight we'll be playing Castles and Crusades.
Why'd you do that?
You
ASMR.
thought this was Castles and
ASMR
Crusades,
edition.
but it's weirder.
Freaking him out.
Hey, Tim.
You're
Tim,
freaking him out.
Tim, real quick. That's your overlays guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, now you know what you're getting into.
Nar.
Tim, hit us with the
Oh, nar.
988 goodness.
Yes, sir. So we have our charity up and running. We've been doing a great job. Did a fantastic job last year with 988, the suicide awareness and mental health awareness crisis hotline. It's 988. Use it just like 911. When you're feeling dark, real dark, you might hurt yourself or know someone that's going to hurt themselves or others. You can dial 988, just like anything else, and they'll get you a specialized counselor for just about anything that you go through. It's fantastic. I've got amazing feedback from it. From folks who have just hit us up and be like, dude, it worked. It was fantastic. Here's something I would recommend with folks that are feeling kind of blue. You don't need to use this on your darkest day. Use it as a preventative measure. Dial 988 when you're going down that path or can't seem to find the happiness, and they will get you what you need, and they'll get you a counselor for anything that you're going through. So it's available in Canada and the US. So that's the pitch. Oh, also, if you don't have the squanch to donate, use your empathy that's deep down inside when you get stuck on I-95, 10, or 1604 or something crazy like that in one of these river Styxes that are in the US. Take that time to reach out to somebody and say, hey man, how you doing? Checking in, and let them just download their week and just listen, and you'll save a life. Over to you. I'm playing Vagar, the Paladin.
Awesome.
Savage Baron.
We've started our giveaway for tonight to win a $10 gift card to the Troll Games Store. Troll are the writers, publishers of Castles and Crusades. The $10 can be used on any of their PDFs in their store. If you've been thinking of checking out the game, I think you can get the Player's Handbook actually for free on their store in PDF, and then you could go and use the $10 to get yourself a one-shot module to give it a go with your friends. Yeah. There we go. We'll do the draw. We usually do it at the end. Maybe we'll try to have a break tonight and do it at the break. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Sound good?
And that's Jeremy.
Yeah, and I'm Jeremy.
Our DM.
And I'm Jeremy. Let's go around the table. Tim introduced who he was playing. He's playing our Paladin, Vagar. Who's playing Gallo? Tell us about Gallo briefly and who you are.
Sorry, I was doing mod stuff. A guy who created an account exactly 1 minute ago said he wanted an invite to our Discord server. And I was like, yeah, no.
I'm
I
such
saw
a
that
rube.
too.
I am such a rube. I'm like, okay, here's my credit card number. Dang it.
No, man. When someone does that, you right click on it and it'll say when their account was created.
Yeah.
And it was literally
Why we
created
have
a
other
minute
people with
ago.
mod privileges.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah, Geezy had me. You had me at Shigzeezy.
Yeah.
Sheriff
Don't worry, Tim.
Sheriff
everybody.
Gallo, quick on
That's
the
why
draw.
we're here.
Right? Fucking,
Hey,
oh,
Tim,
man.
I need your social security number and your bank account number. Don't ask why.
Date of birth.
It's 2.
Uh,
I'm very old.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kurt, also known as Covenant, and I am playing Gallo, our resident Rico Suave of a dwarvish thief who's got a thing for the tall, dark, and knightly. Outside of that, I am a writer over for Cannibal Publishing, and I run games over on Darling Creepshow's channel. But I'm here with these lovely individuals right now, where I will say absolutely unwarranted things to Maeve, and I will 100% call Leary a princess, and will very much sit there and tell Vel that I will die for him.
Look at that.
You'll tell him that.
Die on my sword. Wait, I'll fall on your sword? Yeah.
No.
Let's since you've leaned into Maeve, let's jump to Maeve. Maeve, who's Maeve and who's playing Maeve, and tell us all about Maeve.
Dark and Knightly, Maeve, and my name's Ashley. Maeve is a half-elf knight who seems to be up to no good. And I am a teacher, and you can find me on social media, but it's not worth it because everything's private. So, and find me here on Thursdays.
Yeah, come see her. Here, right here.
Yeah,
last but not least, let me see if I can get this right, because I usually go the cheap way and just call you Leary.
It's a tough name.
But
Leary.
Lyrithriel? Was I close?
Lyrithriel.
That's kind of close.
Was it? Well, who are you? Who are you? And who plays you? And all that good stuff.
Lyrithriel. But you can call me Leary. I'm Kate. I play a few games with the Stronghold. I'm also starting a campaign. We were supposed to start last week, but there was a, kerfuffle, I guess.
Life.
Life happens, So we're starting next Thursday, and it should be really fun. It's a Feywild-based campaign, and there's going to be shenanigans, and yeah, I'm going to do a lot of accents.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try too.
It's going to be a heck of fun.
Okay, so last time...
And I'm Friend or Fae on Instagram.
On the socials.
On the socials. Yeah.
Okay, so last time the grand story is that you guys went down into the crypts underneath the city to see if the crypt of a certain knight had been undisturbed, or if it had been disturbed, believing that his grave perhaps has bad stuff in it, that the leftovers of an evil demigod remains in there, and you went down to check out that crypt, only to find out, yes, orcs had dug their way in from beneath the city into the crypt to take the body. What they were going to do with the body, you're not really sure, but they took it. You pursued them. You eventually found that they sort of got away, but you came up north of the city and began to make your way back after that. The knight's name, Sir Tegrum, you're not sure if Sir Tegrum is like the Walking Dead, or if his body just holds some sort of evil within it, but clearly the orcs want it and they've taken it. When you got back to Kingsgate, you took a moment to unwind a little bit. There's a bit of a kerfuffle between our dear Gallo and his Thieves Guild, as the guild asked for details about the insides of the Bastion, which is the name of the sort of the fortress at the center of the city of Kingsgate, and Gallo did not give up those details, or at least has not yet. So that happened there. What else happened? There was a lot that went on. We found out that our little friend Scribbles has found the secret tunnels within the Bastion and has been walking around them. He came and got Leary to show Leary, all these secret tunnels. The two of them walked in on Vagard and his loving one another. which was awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for arranging that in the game. Then things get really weird because they have a meeting with the king and the queen. The king and queen are sort of of mixed opinion about everything that went on down beneath the bastion. And following that meeting, our dear Maeve goes for a walk, and Gallo follows, and Maeve meets with an informant of sorts, asking a little bit about her party members and what they're up to, and Gallo meets, a interesting fellow.
Vampire.
Okay,
He's definitely a vampire.
I've never called it such, but clearly
you didn't call it, but we all fucking knew it.
Fair. So
yes, I dwell in the shadows.
A vampire adjacent creature, which was in. Let me see if I can find the name of that. It was not the Wilted Lily. The Wilted Lily was the other.
I think it was
the Rusted Latch. The Rusted Latch
Latch.
Tavern,
Yes.
down in the Dock District.
The Little Willy. Right.
And then the session kind of ends off with dear Vhagar finding out that Silas, our wizard who can't join us tonight, was kidnapped by perhaps the Order of the Pale Blade, a group of witch hunter inquisitors, knights, and that made Vhagar very unhappy. And did we end with that, or did we? No.
That's not where we ended. No, we ended with us trying to convince Vhagar not to rip out his own eyeball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shove the other one in.
Oh yes,
and I
because
took it and put it in my little lockbox.
That's an important little piece too.
Silas
removed his magical eye and left it behind for. Well, he didn't want the Pale Blade to get it, so he left it behind for his friends to find, hopefully, which they have.
And now it's with Gallo.
Yes.
In a little box.
Gallo put it in a little box.
Okay.
So where shall we start tonight? Where would you guys like to start? Would you like to say that we're meeting in the bastion, or walk me through where you think the group is?
Well, before we do that, just to remind the two most interested parties, he put it in a little lockbox that had a small lock of hair inside of it.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
That was clocked by both of them, and then it was closed.
Yes.
We didn't ask.
I'm adding that.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Locks of hair are going to turn up
Okay.
a bit.
So
Vhagar has questions, but you can wait.
can we say that we're in the bastion, or do you want to be?
I think we're in the
elsewhere?
bastion.
Yeah, I would say that we're definitely in the bastion for sure, yeah. Because I know that we have plans to go to the Wilted Lily to go talk to the lock, because that is the intent.
Yes, you were going to go and speak to your sort of mentor type dude.
I will go.
I'm bringing him up. Malin Vey. We were going to talk to Malin Vey.
Yeah. You disrespected him pretty good the last time, though.
He earned it.
Okay. So the party's going together then to the Wilted Lily?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming, yes, because this guy will know where the Pale Blades are.
So it would be too late at night to go when you meet.
No, it's not.
Are you gonna go anyway?
Oh, it's gonna wake up his friend. But
you tell me, are we going late at night, or are we waiting until
Gallo? Well, we can
Yes.
start right here. Gallo.
Yes.
We gotta get him back. We gotta go.
Right, we can get him back, and there's not to say that it's not going to happen, but you have to be patient and you have to be careful. I know the fear that Silas may be dead is upon you right now, but understand a couple of things. One, he obviously had enough time to remove his eyeball, which I'm still a little grossed out about by. And two, the fact that he's not dead right here in this room means that he's been kept alive for a reason.
Agree.
So we have a little bit of time. Let's put our nose to the ground and our ear to the air, and hopefully we'll be able to, talk to somebody. I know a few folks that might be able to help us, whether they want to or not.
You want to move
Are we going?
to the Wilted Lily now?
No, not now. No, definitely not now. Too many of them will be they will be far too deep in their cups at this hour to be of any real use to us. Now, if we happen to go to the Wilted Lily tomorrow right around sunset, when the cups have been a little less flowing, then perhaps you might be a little more persuasive.
So what do we do in the meantime?
I can't sleep on this. This is tough.
No,
Yeah.
in the meantime, we learn what we can from looking around the room for one, and two, we if Silas left this little thing here for us to find, right, then that means that there is some other significant for it. Maybe perhaps there's a clue that we're missing of some kind that will tell us information that we might need.
Everything
That's
that I've
true.
learned from Silas is we have to protect that and keep that just for him. I don't want
Right.
to show anybody his eye until he concedes to show someone his eye.
But we can go investigate that room.
Yes. And I'll start walking towards. Yep. Sounds fantastic.
Okay.
Somebody put on the coffee. It don't look like we're sleeping tonight.
I'll bring the pot and carry it in my. Just snatch
He
it.
doesn't even grab the handle. He just lets his hand burn on the side of it, just carrying the whole pot.
I'm so
just
emo.
palming it.
Today's gonna be the day that I cry for you. And I grab the pot.
So you make your way through the city streets.
Hmm.
It's night, but there's still, as I said, the city is crowded and there's still people awake and moving about. The city doesn't really sleep. When you reach the Great Library, it is a massive, very impressive building. It almost, you're not sure what stone was used to build it, but it almost like has a shimmering silver quality in the moonlight. As you make your way up its steps and inside, you're not bothered, you're not stopped. Priests of Orion sort of run the library, and Orion is the god of light, but he's also the god of knowledge, and he's the god of like the idea is that light can reveal secrets, really reveal truths and things like that. So the clerics of Orion are very much lore keepers. But this is not to be confused with a temple. It is in fact a library and a place, basically just a vault of knowledge. Silas actually stays in the dormitories here at the library, where a number of members of an order known as the Illuminated Quill sort of take care of the stacks here. And the Illuminated Quill, you've met Silas, who is sort of a member of the Illuminated. I gotta check my notes. Anyways, the Quill. We'll call them the Quill for now.
The laminated.
Yeah, the Laminated Quill. And Astus, the old man that Vhagar brought back to the Bastion, Astus is a very high-ranking member within the Order of the Quill.
Mm-hmm.
So you make your way up through the dormitories to where your dear friend Silas stays. The door is closed but not locked, and inside there's clearly been a scuffle, and there is some blood on the floor.
Right. I will Gallo's gonna just set about like this isn't. God, this is gonna sound so bad, right? This isn't the first time I've been around a crime scene, and he just like starts going around looking for clues, looking for tells, looking for signs, anything that seems out of the ordinary, right? Not just because Silas is a weird cookie eating magic user, but like outside of that.
Yes, yes. Why don't you give me your choice, either an intelligence check or a wisdom check? Either is appropriate.
I think he's going to go far more off wisdom than he is like experience, things of that nature.
Yep.
I mean, I just made it, and it is a primary, so for what it's worth.
So as you look around, you do maybe find like us, in a drawer. There's like a leftover pastry, like maybe a little bit of donut. Like Silas definitely has a sweet tooth, and there are pastries, not just cookies, found in multiple like spots around the room. You don't find anything particularly incriminating, though. Silas and his belongings are gone. Like his spell book is not here, though as we know, he has sort of like book holsters, and his books are not here. They must be with him, or they were taken. What you can surmise from the way the bed is overturned and the chair is sort of knocked to a side, the room is not particularly big, and you have a feeling the room probably had a number of assailants in it, but just by the way things are moved about and pushed aside, obviously to make room for those that came in. There is not enough blood that would indicate to you that someone died here. There's just enough. It might even have been blood from when Silas took his eye out. If it would bleed. But you're not really sure how his magic eye works.
So I think Gallo, looking around, he just kind of comes up. Right. Right. While yes, there may be a wee bit of foul play. Oh, jeez, I got another one of those. Anyway, so it does not look like he was legitimately harmed here. I'm not gonna lie. But the most peculiar part about all of this is the fact that he has no belongings here. Like, his stuff is here. A couple of leftover pastries are here. Don't eat the one with the blue stuff on it. But outside of that, like his wee little nerd carriers and his little, book of all his strange writings and whatnot, none of it's here. So either they were exceptionally thorough, or perhaps Silas just left. Because in my line of work, if you're going to kidnap somebody, you don't exactly concern yourself with making sure they have 7 pairs of underwear.
Does the door look like it was like forced open?
The doors are quite old, and to say that their latches are effective would be like, it's enough to keep the door closed, but they're by no means high security doors. But you can tell that there's a little bit of damage to the latch, and yeah, it looks like maybe someone forced the door in and took the room quickly, but not like there's no substantial damage to the door or the door frame. You just think it's a bad latch, like it wouldn't have kept very much out.
Right, like just a little extra push would just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we see anybody on the way in? Like any of the
At this
book tenders?
At this time of night, I believe there would probably be a few people tending to the library stacks and that as you made your way through. But this is a very public and open building, and no one seemed to pay you any sort of mind. In this area of the dorm, this is Silas's room. The room right next would be Astus's room.
And this is the 2 rooms.
No one else.
And and then there's a little bit of space between the next set of rooms in the dormitory.
I want to go talk to one of these book people.
Agree.
Okay.
Do you need a bad cop?
I don't think we need to threaten a librarian.
And I'm not going. And I just keep I keep looking. I'm gonna grab a few muffins of Silas's and put it in my bag for when I find him.
Okay. I thought everybody was gonna just eat his food.
Larry, as you make your way down into the library proper, there's a librarian, a sort of a middle-aged man. He's fighting back the yawn, clearly tired on his night shift, but sees you approach and he smiles at you. He wears a holy symbol that looks basically like a sun on a chain around his neck, and he says, "Well, welcome to the Great Library. Is there anything we can assist you with finding?"
Well, we did lose something. Or should I say someone?
Ah.
Did you happen to hear anything disturbing?
I've heard that the young sage Silas was taken from his chambers this evening, and then we witnessed one of the Kingsguard carry dear Astus out. I do hope he's okay.
She's not going to say anything about that.
Okay.
But so you didn't see anything strange or see anyone strange come in, or
he looks about to see if anyone's watching him talk to you, and he then looks back to you and he says that we believe the assailants came in through one of the rear doors. I can take you there if you'd like.
Yes. Let's get my compatriots.
I went with you. I'm just like standing there,
okay,
silently, just being like.
So he takes you out of the library proper, into sort of the dorm building that's built off the side of it, and there is a back sort of door that he sort of takes a moment to unlatch and open. This one looks far more secure than the door up into Silas's room. And currently, you've been given a little bit of grace moving about the dorms, and that strictly because of Vaguard's presence. Having one of the Kingsguard investigating, they're trying to be as cooperative as possible. And they show you to this door. It does not look like it was bashed in or damaged. They say, although this door is kept locked, it would not be that difficult to have a key.
What do you mean? It wouldn't be that difficult to have a key?
There are a great number of people staying in the dorm, as well as visitors that have come and gone, and security is not what it maybe should be.
Well, I don't suspect that. You often have intruders.
We see acts like this very rarely here at the library. We also have a number of wards that the priests of Orin have put up so that certain ill-doers can't enter to begin with, or alert us upon their entry.
But you weren't alerted to?
No. Not to my knowledge.
What would it take for someone to not trigger it?
That's... yes.
Well, anyone of good character, anyone of kind demeanor would certainly not trigger it.
What if someone has a kind demeanor but wishes someone ill intent within the building?
I'm not sure that it would trigger in that sort of a situation either.
Then,
out of character, you have a feeling that what he's describing to you is that the wards probably don't trigger on, to use a game term, a lawful alignment might be able to walk through no problem. chaotic alignments might trigger them, or for that matter, good and evil might be the trigger source. But you have a feeling there's some sort of alignment trigger, some sort of ward that essentially tests the sort of the outlook of the person coming in.
So no one saw anything.
Well, I didn't see anything, but I heard it. There was a great deal of yelling.
Okay.
Have we seen this guy before?
How many voices do you know?
It sounded like at least half a dozen people. And Silas, of course.
Half a dozen. How do half a dozen people go unnoticed?
He looks at you with a blank stare. Clearly, you're not sure if he's just tired or maybe, or he's just clearly unsure of how that would happen.
Interesting.
And what was your name?
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say?
What was your name?
Oh, he says his name, Laren Dorn.
Larendorn. All right.
Am I now?
Where
I'm
did
now
this-
there, right? I'm
Sure.
not there, right?
I don't think you're there. I think you and Vagard are still up in the rooms, I think. But if you would like to be there, or maybe just arriving, you're welcome to.
Where's this picture of Malin Vey coming from?
Oh, sorry, I thought we were going to see Malin Vey, so I brought his picture up. I can take that down.
Kidoki, disregard. Kurt, delete.
I got ahead of myself there.
I was like, wait a minute. This middle-aged librarian seems a lot like the bad guy.
I'm gonna take Lyri's arm and like turn her away and whisper and be like, "Can you like see if he's okay? Because what if he was spelled to forget what was, you know?"
You mean see if he's enchanted? Or-
Yeah, like how do you hear something but you're not sure and feels like
Well,
he's
I
either
mean, like if you're around, a corner or something, and like you just kind of, like you could hear it but not see it.
yeah, but wouldn't you go investigate if you heard a
I
commotion?
mean, probably, but it depends. If this is kind of like one of those like no-tell motel kind of places, he may just be like, "Nope, need to mind my business."
A library.
In a library?
You don't think
He may have
I
been
will
in the
say- I will
smut
say this.
section.
you don't think that a priest of Orin would lie?
Yeah. That's why I'm wondering if
And-
it's like a spell.
But
I think there's
you know,
anything I could do.
he is the night shift guy, so he was not really on when this happened necessarily, or he had just started his shift.
Okay.
Is there anyone else we could speak to who might have seen something?
Give me a charisma check.
Oh god.
Maeve,
I don't think
she's
I
our
can.
tonight. If she
Yes.
can't do it, Lily might.
It's me. I'm the one.
Damn it.
The one doing this. Oh, okay. I got a 24.
Leary. She's a...
He smiles at you and he says, "Well, I'll see if I can wake one of the lower masters for you."
That'll be great.
And he departs to do that.
Thank you.
Anything you're looking for upstairs, Tim or Gallo?
No, Gallo's pretty much found what he's gonna find, kind of thing. Like Silas is very much Veilguard's boy, but he's just trying to be helpful in some way, shape, or form because he knows what it's like to lose a friend, and so he's just kind of like trying to do what he can to kind of help him out.
I think I want to go downstairs, go to the frame of the door to exit, or find a window.
Yep.
And I want to stand back from the window and keep an eye on anybody that might be staring at the place. Gallo doesn't need to know I'm probably looking like I'm being somber, staring outside, but
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
All
so
right.
I'm staring outside in the direction of anybody who wants it.
All right. A little bit of time passes, and then Larendorn brings back a woman who has clearly been woken up. Her hair is kind of tied up with some ribbon, and she's thrown over a very nice sort of night coat as she makes her way down. And he introduces you to her as this is Lore Master Jesslyn.
Hello.
She smiles at you.
So sorry to wake you.
No, I wasn't entirely asleep after everything that went down here this evening.
And do you know exactly what happened? Did you see anything?
She says a group of armored men and women came and took Astus's apprentice away.
And did you see any defining features on the armor?
Not defining features, my dear, but we do know who they were, or we wouldn't.
You know who they were?
We wouldn't be the clerics of Orion if we didn't. We're sure they're working with the Inquisitor of the city, and they, from what they were saying and the way they were treating Silas, we were to understand that he is a wanted spellcaster, a warlock.
A warlock.
Astus has always had a soft spot for the boy. If he was casting such magics, then we're sure Astus would look the other way. But when... And we are neutral on the subject, but we were not going to stand between the Inquisitor's forces and the apprentice.
So I take it that you do not use magic.
She looks at you with a very peculiar eye. You would expect that if she's a cleric, she can cast spells, but she pauses for a moment and sort of takes you in, and she says, what the lore keepers of this library use is very different than the magic of sorcery and warlocks. Do you have that face?
I could argue with you. I could argue with you.
Can she clearly tell that you disagree?
Probably.
Okay.
She probably honestly has the same sorts of faces that I make. Just.
She says, I'm sure if Silas has done no harm, then, he'll be brought back.
From what I've seen and from what I've heard, it doesn't really matter what kind of magic people are using, good or evil. They'll still end up burned by these people. Is that not right?
That has not been our experience with the Inquisitor or their people.
And you have much experience with them?
I must admit, not maybe as much as someone who has been on the road or outside of the city, but here in Kingsgate, their judgments seem to be fair.
And do you think that the punishment is fair? To be burned alive, is that fair?
She says, there have been many incidents of city folk, villagers, being burned far worse than that by warlocks, by sorcerers. Judgment falls on us all at some point. Well, healing magic is not the type of magic that the Order of the Pale Blade seeks out.
Is it not?
Perhaps you need to speak with them before you cast judgments upon them.
And how might I do that?
The Inquisitor is not a difficult person to find. My understanding is that she currently resides within the temple to Istis on the street of 100 gods.
Would that name be familiar to her, Istis?
Istis? Yep, that's the that's
the goddess
that's the goddess that gave the prophecies. That's the goddess that has some sort of connection to Silas, although he hasn't explained it fully.
Right.
Yeah. Istis is sort of, the whole maiden, mother, and crone, and she is...
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I wasn't really sure if Silas had divulged any of that information to
I think he had talked certainly that there was some sort of connection, and that they had visited a temple of forgotten temple of Istis in the bog, and I don't know if he ever connected his eye. I think he did connect his eye because when the other orc eye came up, he implied that, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
he did.
So the eye that magic eye that Silas has is known as an orb of Istis, and they're an eye of Istis, in fact, and a pretty powerful artifact from the goddess, supposedly.
All right. I have just a few more questions, and then I'll let you go back to bed.
She smiles.
The first is, does the Inquisitor worship Istis?
Yes.
All right.
It's our belief that the majority of the Order of the Pale Blade follow Istis, as they see themselves as cutters of her divine threads.
Oh no! Oh no! Isn't that? And she's gonna look over at Maeve, and she's like, "Doesn't that mean? Isn't that fate? Fate? Threads of fate, right? Does that mean cutting someone's fate short?"
She says, it's my understanding that the Order believes that a thread may be corrupted, and these are the threads that they cut.
Interesting. So my next question is, where is this temple?
Yeah,
so that I might go and speak to the Inquisitor.
She tells you to seek out the Street of 100 Gods, which you're well aware of. I think you and Maeve passed it on the way into the city.
We did.
Is that
We
where we
chose
saw people
not to-
getting burnt?
Yes,
Yeah, that's where we chose
also where
not to go.
That's also where the great fire happened not long ago,
Yes.
where a bunch of Pale Blade knights were burnt alive.
Oh. Interesting.
By what they have described, and the city now know, they were hunting a powerful spellcaster.
We have no idea who that is, though.
No.
Okay. Well, I think that might be all. Maeve, did you have any questions for our friend here before she...
No. I was just here for you.
Oh. Thank you.
She smiles and takes her leave of you then.
Thank you. I appreciate the information. And she's gonna just kind of thank, both of them and just like motion to Maeve to follow her.
Okay.
And they're gonna head back to the room.
All right. So the four of you are back together upstairs.
I think I'm downstairs.
So
Yeah.
then, like,
Oh, yeah, you
my
were down
hair
looking out
fell
the
out.
window. Yeah. That's right.
Right, and so like that's all that was happening. All right, that's all that it was. It's normal. It happens, when we reach.
Wait,
Oh, hello, hi.
what were you doing?
Nothing.
That's... I want to hear the rest of that story.
Right. Okay. We'll get there sometime. Pillow talk.
All right. So
Vagard, you
that's
can give me a
enough of
wisdom.
that.
You can give me a wisdom check as well for
enough of that.
your counterintelligence maneuvering that you're doing.
Definitely not primary, but we'll try that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tertiary. Wow. I don't even know what that means. Okay.
It's just on the character sheet.
15.
It means
Okay.
15.
All right.
secondary.
You
something
have
that's off to the side.
not spotted anything.
I mean, I know what
like
tertiary means.
you have not spotted anyone, in your opinion, casing the library or the dormitories for that matter. All looks clear.
I mean, I can't express it here, but like, Agard's really, really like pissed off. And he can't do anything about it. And patience is lacking despite being, the altruistic paladin. So he's letting their skills go to work, just waiting for his skills to go to work. I think he's probably subtly praying for grace and patience throughout all this, but it's really lacking.
And he's still in the room though, right? Like he's
No, I'm downstairs.
gazing- Oh, he's downstairs.
Seeing if anybody's casing the place.
Well, we should go find Veilguard because we have some things that we need to do.
Yeah. Are there any more pastries that you need to pack up, Gallo?
He like just holds one out behind him, like towards Maeve, kind of thing, as he's walking out of the room, like, and pulls one out
This
for
is-
himself. Just
Perfect.
Checks that it's not the one with the blue icing, and then
no, it's not. No, it's probably some sort of powdered donut.
great, wonderful. She eats it. No questions.
Lyri's just gonna kind of look back and forth between the two of them and just be like,
Listen, we're food driven, all right? It's a thing, okay?
It was a little stale and still delicious.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Yeah, wherever
man
he
puts
wherever
a
he
lot of
goes to get his
preservatives in theirs.
pastries are top notch.
I gotta get the guy. I gotta know his name.
Yeah, I regret not taking the pocket cookie earlier.
hmm. All right, well, that's enough of that. So let's go find Veilguard.
Do you hold the phone? Hold the phone. We're gonna take 2 minutes here, all right? We're gonna take these 2 minutes, all right? Do you
we
not
need to-
enjoy
we need
a
to.
fine, flaky pastry in the middle of the night to help calm your nerves?
No, I would not say that I've ever had a flaky
Do you
pastry in the
even
middle of
eat
the
at
night.
this point? I don't think I've actually seen you eat anything.
Have I eaten, Maeve?
Yes, she eats lots of green things.
I
She's
do.
on what we call a whole food diet.
I don't know where
A
that
whole
is.
donut, and she didn't eat it. Anyway, all right, and we're going.
Okay.
But I do like to eat plants. All right.
Pity the druid. Anyway,
You find Vagard.
Okay.
There you go.
And she's listen. So he was taken by the Inquisitor. We know this. So I assume the Pale Blade has him, and if that is the case, it is not good, because we've seen what happens to people that they deem dangerous magic users.
They're awful, vile radicals.
right, I'm trying.
I've seen them burn villages, snatch young girls up, and I have had my hands tied many times. And no longer.
Why were your hands tied?
Well,
Metaphorically.
for one, my dear sweet friend who I met along the road to bring the priest to this city, who at every turn has scorned me and yelled at me for my intuitions, who seeks to find himself not in our company and continues to pull on my heartstrings. So forgive me if I need Silas back. We need to get him. He's always one step ahead of me. I'll tell you, I've had it with these Inquisitors. I've had it. And I'm gonna look at Gallo and I'm gonna look at all of you. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. In terms of, I don't know how I'm not going to absolutely annihilate this Inquisitor. The last Inquisitor that I saw was pure evil upon my detection. And this one doesn't seem any better. I feel like I'm being goaded into a trap. So you three are going to be my gate. But as soon as one of you raises an eyebrow, we're going to have problems in that room.
I think we're on the same page, though.
Good. They're vile. And I'll just start
I
walking
can
outside.
tell.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to tell you. She's like, she
Right,
follows
so-
him.
You know, Veilguard, I have a question for you, and this is a legitimate question that I have not understood in all the times that I have been here in Kingsgate. How is it that the Inquisitors are still allowed to run around when they commit such great atrocities?
Yeah. I would hope we're not scratching at what my king's opinions are on this. But
The king's not here. It's just men.
Yeah. I'm gonna help him come to that conclusion.
Sounds pretty sternly. I like it.
Yep. So let's go bring an Inquisitor's head back to him.
Right. Does it have to be the head? What about a foot? I'm just curious. If the head is important or not.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not good with words when I'm this pissed. And I just kind of...
No, you're doing excellent. You're doing excellent. I know.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take you somewhere where you can just punch the living shit out of something. Don't worry, buddy. We got you. We call them rage rooms.
I'll look at Maeve. And I'll be like, I'd like to be correct, though. There's a lot at play, is the hard part about my dear sweet friend, my king, is he's smart enough to know that there's a lot at play in this city. And that everybody here wants us to step on our crank. So we need to be right. Because we have the Bastion on our side. We have your keys on our side. Let's make sure that we go into this and don't get isolated. Because Jeremy's smart.
Who is Jeremy?
Great.
Our
So
God.
just him.
So if there was Istis, if there's the deep lore, is La Jereme. Yeah.
I would
Make
the
it
only
wrong.
thing, the only thing that I would add to your discussion is that just to like I know that we're all like, well, wizards are great, wizards are cool, wizards are this. The people of Krolian, and specifically here in Kingsgate as well, they don't. Although they see a need for clerical magic, there is no they don't see any. There's lots of history of bad wizards and bad warlocks and that have done horrible things. So when you say like how have they been able to stay in power, I think you probably do know that there's an undertone that around the general populace, spellcasters are not to be trusted.
Right, but there's also a whole thing that comes into play with that of, spellcasters cannot be trusted, but at the same time, there's a difference between not trusting and then going around essentially committing what amounts to genocide upon magic users, which the latter is generally frowned upon in most civil societies.
Check, Roger.
Everyone has magic where I'm from.
I would not say that very loud.
I would not ever say that again in the presence of anyone other than us.
Like, for real? Or like, not playing? Like, don't question it? Here, don't say that out loud. Matter of fact, don't tell anyone where you're from. Ever.
I wouldn't tell anyone that you have magic either. You like to stab things with a dagger, and that's as far as it goes.
And use your womanly wiles or something. I don't know.
But I thought
Sing a song.
They said that healing magic is fine.
No, clerical magic is fine.
Magic from God.
Yeah, magic from God. Yeah. Or God's
Gallo.
plural.
Yes.
Gallo.
Yes, sir.
They just don't
You're a
understand
thief.
how magic works then.
You're a thief.
I mean, I would not call myself a thief, noble sir. I would call myself an acquirer of lost items.
And you're confident and you're doing things righteously, be proud of what you are. Maeve, you're a knight errant, cleansing this place of evil bastards. And Lyra, you're an elf magic user who's in the king's service, crushing these evildoers. So be proud of who you are. I don't mean to outbalance Gallo's wisdom, but if you're in my presence, you be you.
Great. I think at the whole thing of where he's talking about Maeve doing noble deeds and shit, Gallows just kind of like cuts a quick look like,
Yeah, I just want to point out so we're all on the same page. Maeve has been entirely silent this entire discussion. There has been zero input. She is just standing there like picking a place on the wall, just being like,
yeah. Sure.
There's no contribution.
Yep. And for all intents and purposes,
You're being very quiet.
Vhagar thinks she is a absolute noble knight.
I'm so sorry.
Just so you know, when this comes on
I'm
back.
so sorry.
So sorry.
Did the muffin hurt your tummy? Are you feeling okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
I think like this awkwardness, right? Because Gallo is actually legitimately pretty good at like reading body language because he knows how to like pick a mark kind of thing. I think he just kind of like hands Maeve some Blackroot, and is just go ahead chew on that. It'll even things out just a wee bit.
Yeah.
All right. Off to the wilted lily.
Maeve, do you have a hangover? Are you okay? I can help clear it.
I'm fine, but thank you.
Okay. I was just checking.
I
And my
can
hand will
help
start to
clear it.
glow. Just let me know.
Don't you stop.
It's okay.
What?
It is still early, however.
Mm-hmm.
Are you desirous of going and waking the Inquisitor up?
Ooh, it's been a long time since I've done a shake and bake.
As soon as she
Different than a
questions
wake and
that,
bake.
I'll just start walking to the head of the party.
Okay.
Like not even I'll just start stepping out.
I guess we're doing this. I guess we're doing this.
So it's still night. It's still nighttime.
Yep.
It's in the wee hours of the morning. The streets are starting to actually thin out pretty good. Where are we headed then, Vhagar, if you're at the lead of the...
I think I'll say over my shoulder, We need to be smart about this. There's front doors and back doors to anything. There's windows open. So, Gallo, if you can find a back door into this place, I have no problem explaining to my king that I broke into the wrong place.
Hey,
So,
okay, you see him like immediately just goes, all right, and he like does the whole like cracks the knuckles real quick, and then he pulls out his grappling hook and just starts whipping it around in a lip, and up it goes because he's gonna get up onto the roof to see where he can get.
Okay. Okay. Not the library, right? We're going up.
yeah.
I thought we were gonna go raid some Inquisitors' home.
So we
Yeah,
are we
we're
going to the
The
street?
Temple of
Are we
Istus?
going to the Street of 100 Gods then?
Quick little snatch and grab.
Yeah. We're bringing 101 gods to this one.
Wait,
Okay.
Bilbo,
Right.
do they even answer to the king? Do
No.
the Inquisitors?
No, they do not. They
I
do
didn't
in the
think so.
city. They work with them, obviously here, but from my experience, Takar's pragmatic to maintain the balance of a delicate geopolitical hodgepodge that's in this city.
I don't understand what that
Geopolitical
means. But all I know is that they seem like they are the ones who are lawless and terrible, so
But we've got to bring it to truth, right? We got to get the snaps. Like we can't, I feel flat out feel that they're goading me into this. So if
you
I go,
specifically.
I know the captain of my guard isn't completely on the. I think he can be bought. I think he is.
Mm.
I sense greed and evil about him. I feel that I'm the only one that will stand for the lawful good side of things when it comes to it for the city in Takar. And he's slowly getting more and more surrounded by darker entities. So I have to pick my time and cut one of the heads of the snake properly if I'm going to do that. But I want it to be the snake. There's a flame mother. There's a powerful wizard that was in this town that smoked the Inquisitors. We have an ally in this. There is a woman on the run who's probably your age. Well, you're mid-elf. I don't even want, my bad. And I'll look over at Maeve. At Maeve's age around this time. But she's probably scared, right? But the thing is, the Inquisitors are putting out these messaging, this propaganda of saying that spellcasting is evil. And we have to get to it. We have to get to it, Leary. I don't know what string to pull, but I am given a strong compass heading. And we're going to use what we can to either discover something, and we're going to get Silas at a minimum. I hope you can hear me because my voice is going.
No, I can hear you.
All right. I'm not good.
I'm on board.
Yeah. Okay.
So as
Fantastic.
Vagard explains
I-
this to
yes.
you, as you wind your way through the streets, you arrive at the Street of 100 Gods. The entrance to the street is adorned with like lanterns and other sort of symbols that are considered, to keep out bad spirits and things like that. There's not so much holy symbols hanging about, but lots of sort of good juju hanging about the entrance to the street. As you look down it, you can see that its name, it comes by its name naturally, as there are temple upon temple upon temple, but not just like, don't think on a grand scale. Some of them are very small shrines, and they're packed in together, and there are all kinds of idols, statues, fountains, things like that standing in front of the different shrines and temples of the street. However, whereas the rest of the city is very overcrowded and tightly packed, in the last little while here, the Street of 100 Gods has seen a sort of migration away from it. Many of the shrines and temples are no longer cared for and lay empty, unwatched, unworshipped at. There has been a general sort of turning away of many of the gods here. The mainstream religions are all represented, so there would definitely be a temple to Orion here, the god of light and judgment. There would be a temple to Celerin, the Tide Lord. There is a shrine to Gale, the Horse Lord of the barbarians. There would be a temple to not large, but all the same, Thalirian, the god of nature and balance. All of these things, a dwarven temple to Sambrel, the Earth Mother, and as well Volarun, the Stormwing. He's a god of sky and the sky and wind and air, as well as numerous lesser gods. But many of these buildings stand empty and quiet. Some of them for a few years now, others more recently. Whatever the case, there aren't as many lit shrines or temples at night here as there maybe once was. And you know that the shrine to Istis is about halfway up the street. So was the plan then for Gallo to hit the rooftops at this point? Okay.
I think we wait, correct. Let him investigate, but we stay within earshot of something. Throw a stone through a window, buddy, and I'm going through the front door. You know what I mean? Like, is there windows in the temple? Right? Is there stained glass or anything like that?
Yeah, a lot of the temples would have things like that. Istis might not actually. She's such an old goddess that her temple is probably one of the oldest on the street. So maybe it has windows, but and they're shuttered, but there's no glass or anything like that.
The only person that I think can move silently to go with him is Leary. And Maeve and I just stand outside in the reaction force and just, you know what I mean? Like, we do full plate mail things when things get weird.
Okay.
Fact, I don't even have plate mail.
I'm gonna put us into a quick break then, and then we can come back. Oh. We'll do this. Does that sound good?
You're about to go find a battle map, aren't you? You sign. Oh no! Oh no!
I have a battle map. I have a battle map if it's needed. That's fine. Yeah, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Yay!
In the shadowed glade where the twilight falls, lurks a creature haunting, whispers in the calls. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, her dark hymn echoes an ancient song unsung. With tentacles writhing they reach for the sky, eyes like lanterns watching as they pry from the depths of the forest where the lost reside. A fertility goddess, but her dark side hides. Oh, the night is alive with a chilling sound. Too many mouths mutter as curses abound. From the roots of the trees to the stars so high, the black goat calls as the shadows cry. With the whispering promise of life and despair, she beckons the weary, luring them near. In her embrace lies a tame so profound, mutations unfurl as the lost souls surround. Skin like the bark of the oldest tree, cursed and corrupted but wild and free. Her children are born from the depths of the night, creatures of lust with a malevolent bite. Oh, the night is alive with a chilling sound. Too many mouths mutter as curses abound. From the roots of the trees to the stars so high, the black goat calls as the shadows cry. In the woods where the fog wraps the air, the scent of decay lingers heavy like a stare. Echoes of laughter that twist into screams, a midnight affair where nothing's as it seems. The stories they tell of the price you must pay to dance with the shadows as the night turns to day. She weaves her magic with tendrils of dread, mother to the lost, to the forsaken and fed, with power to flourish but at such a cost. In her grasp is the whimsy, and in hope you are lost. Her bounty is bountiful yet filled with decay, a gift from the forest where light fades away. The black goat laughs as she stirs in the night, for all who dare glimpse are lost to her side. Oh, the night is alive with a chilling sound. Too many mouths mutter as curses abound. From the roots of the trees to the stars so high, the black goat calls as the shadows cry. So heed the warnings whispered by frights, for the black goat of the woods reigns through the nights. Embrace the dark if you dare to go far, but know in your heart you may not leave a scar. Her wilderness beckons with both spell and delight, for the black goat watches till the fall of the light.
Ta-da!
Okay, that's what I thought you were referencing. But then I was like, flat feet? What are we talking about?
Exactly. So,
Shit.
Hi,
I don't
everybody.
have.
so
Wow.
Hello, everybody.
Gallo,
I saw it.
Gallo hits the roof.
Mhm.
hits the roof.
I love that Gallo has hit the roof 2 episodes in a row now.
Yeah, I like that too.
I feel like you're
They're
evolving.
not as tight.
Is Leary going with him?
Yes, Larry going on the roofs with him.
I'm up that rope.
Oh, are you going up the rope?
Can you carry me? Do I have to
Like
climb
he
up
just
the
kind of
rope?
like elven princesses. I swear.
Do it. Don't make
He
it
does-
weird.
No. Okay, so this is what he does. This is exactly what he does.
Okay.
He ties a rope harness around her, and in such a way that if you've ever fast roped, you know how that sucker sits, which
don't.
means it goes up between the legs and over and
That's
around the
repelling.
hips.
You're talking about repelling.
Yeah, repelling. There you go. Right.
Yeah.
And you're tied to his back, and then he just strong arms the shit the whole way up. Just all arms, because he's a dwarf. He has no legs, so he's just.
Okay.
Oh,
I
just like
did.
Princess Bride? You're like,
Yeah.
but he's only got one person. I'm
But are
carrying
you-
3.
Are you unharnessing her when you start moving from rooftop to rooftop?
Yes. She can walk then. I'll get
Okay.
her up there, but she's got legs.
So the roofs aren't quite as tightly packed here as they are down in the dock district, and occasionally a jump needs to be made. Can I have
I'm
each
here
of
for this.
Can I have each of you? I'll let you choose strength or dexterity.
I guess I have to jump.
Jump,
Where
jump.
is- Where is mine? There it is.
Could I argue that this would definitely, because I'm a dwarf, this would definitely fall under climbing.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm asking because I have a skill for that.
Okay. So Gallo's doing just fine. How did Leary do on her jump check, on her strength or
see.
dexterity check? Remember to add
gonna-
whatever your stat bonus is plus your level.
13.
13. Is it a prime?
Yeah.
It is a prime ability? Okay. All right. So you do all
It
right too.
is.
You do all right too. The two of you make your way from rooftop to rooftop. And it's not long before you can see the Shrine of Istis. And it's a big old stone building, almost like one of the oldest buildings probably in the city. So its architecture is very different from the other buildings that that are everywhere else around you. It's large, it's blocky, it's stone. There are windows that are shuttered, but from the adjacent rooftop, the two of you can see that there are lights inside. There's probably braziers or something burning as it dances like flame, like exaggerated torchlight.
Okay.
At the front of the building,
Oh.
Maeve and Vagard, as you guys approach, you can see as you pass other shrines and temples. Occasionally there's, you can hear sort of chanting from one or two of them as people give evening prayers for whatever faith they follow. And then ahead, you can see the temple to Istis. It has no statues or anything in front of it, but the I think it's called a lintel over the door. This large block of stone is carved with the three faces of Istis looking down onto the street. And whoever carved them back in the day was a master. They very much have a real quality to them. At the top of a few steps lead up to its front doors. They're shut. I want you to think it's very almost like a Greek temple. It has pillars supporting the rooftop around the outside of it. and these big, solid wooden front doors, and 2 guards stand at the front door watching.
But before we get within earshot of
Yep, absolutely.
I think as we walk up and we're walking, 2 knights ominously, our shadows stretching like almost to the door. I want to like gently but firm and then firmly like the Roman handshake wrist of Maeve. I'm just gonna reach down and like by the forearm. Maeve, there was a time where my best friend and the king did not know that I was in love with his sister. I had to bear a secret for a long time because my heart was somewhere else when my heart was always with him. I have a nasty habit of being able to tell when someone's not completely truthful. I have to tell you, even being in the King's Guard, I am within, but it is lonely and I am without. I don't have a lot of friends, and I trust you. Please don't hurt us. And I'll let go of her forearm and keep walking.
Say nothing and follow.
Okay. From your rooftop vantage point, Gallo, you can see that Maeve and Bagard have reached the front of the temple.
Okay.
As far as you know, no one's the wiser that you and Leary are on the roof of the adjoining temple.
Okay.
Do you do anything or do you just wait?
I see that they're there, but I'm definitely gonna try and like find that vantage to like sneak in. Right? There's gotta be like an open window. There's gotta be like a a balcony of some kind or something,
Yeah, one of the large windows, the shutters are not there anymore. You notice that the Temple of Istus is not well maintained. Its walls have become cracked. The roof clearly probably has some holes in it, and you would be concerned about leaping onto its rooftop for fear that it might not support everywhere. And the one window towards the back of the chapel no longer has these large wooden shutters on it anymore. It's wide open to the night.
Okay.
This is kind of underkempt for a place that's...
Right, this feels a little off. Right? Like, this doesn't feel like the location of a bunch of, like mage-burning witch hunters. But...
Oh, maybe it is. But maybe they don't worship this god like they say they do.
That feels a little too on point, almost. But I still think that it's worth taking a look at a minimum. Tell me, how good are you at walking on a tightrope?
I've never tried, but I'm about trying new things, I guess.
Right,
how far away is the building?
You are an odd duck.
Hey, you're muted, I think.
There is about a 10 to 15 foot gap between your current rooftop that you're on and the Temple of Istus.
Okay.
So I was gonna say Gallo fires one of his little grappling crossbow bolts with the rope tied to it to make like a tightrope.
Wait.
What? Wait. I never get to use this bloody thing. What?
Well, hang on a second. And she's gonna cast Discern Magic just to see if she can sense anything in the building that might give them a heading.
Okay. Okay.
Like maybe if Silas is there, like maybe she can sense him in some capacity.
You sense so we don't quite play this spell as written in the book because you would have to have direct eye contact on it, but we are a little more giving with that. You can sense a number of low-powered magic points within the building. This would be maybe a magic sword or magic piece of armor or some sort of magic item, but nothing of any significant strength.
Interesting. Is this something that she can like hold on to and like kind of trace, or is it just a one done spell?
Well, for the duration of the spell, I think this spell has a duration of 1 minute per level, if I'm correct. So you've got a couple minutes with it.
A little bit. All right. Okay. They've got some magic things in there. Maybe a magic person? I'm not too sure, but I think we should investigate that. Fire away! Fire your thing. Whatever it is. What?
He just looks, just staring at her, just dunk.
Okay. So you're aiming for you to be able to slide down to the window sill? Is that
Yes.
the idea? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna straight up do a Batman thing.
Okay. So you're able to get to the window when you like. As Vhagar and Maeve approach, the two guards outside the building take notice of you getting closer. And you can see that they say something to one another.
Good evening.
Yeah, you're about let's say you're about 40 feet from them.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll announce myself. Yeah, I'll almost to the point where Gallows and Leary can hear that I'm making a distraction.
Okay.
I think they're going to see a Kingsguard show up after a kidnapping, you know what I mean, and walk straight to their gate. Maybe they'll call more guards out to us. So I'm going to like herald them. I'm going to be like, you know what I mean, like,
yeah,
good evening, and just kind of. I'm just like, I don't know where I'm going with it. Dave, you might be me.
They call back to you. The one guard says, they warned us a Kingsguard would come likely tonight.
Wow.
What you seek to protect isn't here.
Well, we seek your hospitality in an audience with the Inquisitor.
They look again at one another. And then motion for you to come up the stairs.
Huh. Do I want to detect you? Oh, is the question. If not on this, I'm like, yeah, all right. Yep, no problem. I'll follow him confidently, hand on my hilt, and but I will grab the hilt of the sword and squeeze it just enough where Maeve knows that it's no joke o'clock. Like,
okay.
I'll just look at her and be like, it's been a pleasant journey together.
Give me 1 second here while I drop some pieces on the board.
Don't die.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Don't die.
Well, I'll look up at the while you're doing this, I'll look up to the lintel.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, is this real life? Or is this just fantasy?
That's okay. I'm still waiting to go from the window to the wall.
Are you doing that?
What?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Just a sweat.
So hold on. I'm going to put you guys on the map too.
God damn it.
Where does the sweat go?
Leary,
Can
do
we-
you go as
You had
well?
to say it in
That
the
on-
accent. You had to say it in the accent. The sweat.
Leary, do you slide down the rope as well?
I'll
It's a-
do my
it's a
best.
sweaty rope, by the way. It's,
What?
All right.
Shit, if
so
it's sweaty.
let me move this over.
it's good.
Oh,
It's got gallow
I
juice.
think we're over now.
I've had
Let's-
enough of people's juices.
So
in this game.
this is not really the perfect map, but we're gonna make this work. This is the one that I found that I like today. So, can we all see on this map?
Sure.
Are we in Chronicles of Cerulean? Yes.
Okay. So down at the front door we have Maeve and Vhagar stepping in, and there's the guys from the front door to either side of them. And then there are a number of them gathered in the hall here. The hall is in rough shape. Pillars have fallen. The building is not well kept. There is a statue of the maiden and the crone here. The statue to the mother lies in ruin at the front. Unfortunately, there's a lot of blood and a dead body here. Ignore that. Just imagine here there's a big ruin of the maiden statue. The mother statue, pardon me. The mother statue. There's a few candelabras which burn, flicker, and there's also a few like torch sconces on the wall, burning away. You can tell that they sleep here. There's bedding scattered everywhere about, but the place is not in good shape. The Inquisitor stands on the steps in front of the crumbled statue of Mother, and she has a number of pale blades around her. Let me get her description up, because some of you have not seen her before, so I just want to make sure we do her justice.
Oh, we're about to dispense some justice. I am vengeance. I am the knight. I
my
am the dwarven
gosh.
thief known
Then who am
as
I?
Gallo.
Am I Robin?
That makes you Darkwing?
Darkwing Duck.
Mallard?
Darkwing Duck?
Yes.
So she's wearing armor of pale steel, and it's immaculate, etched with thread sigils that seem very precise, as if measured. And a gray sort of cowl hangs about her head. It's pulled down at the moment. She has a white cape that hangs from her shoulders. Her right eye, it's difficult to see in this light, but her right eye is definitely a different color than her left.
Watching set.
Interesting.
When you say that, right? Just because I think we've all gotten a look at her before, right? Are you trying to say that she has the monochromia thing or whatnot, or is it like
Monochromia.
that, or is it it is noticeably not a correct eye?
No, it is the monochromia thing.
Okay.
This is something that she was born with. She does not have a false eye like like Silas.
Okay. Yeah.
Great question.
That was what I was trying to ascertain. It's like she's trying to get both eyes.
I have a
Be double blind.
As you come in,
I have
she
blue in
looks
one
like
eye.
she appears to have been expecting you, Vhagar.
Okay.
She looks down the
Her-
hall. She looks down the hall at you and motions for you to come a little closer.
Maeve is just gonna stand behind him, like just behind his off hand. I don't know which hand he uses. With hand on sword, like trying to look intimidating, but like Maeve's energy is bubbly, so it's kind of like bringing a Labrador to.
Absolutely.
I don't know where the rest of that analogy goes.
Okay, so Maeve's right just behind
golden retriever to a sword fight.
Dog fight.
Yeah.
I just look back. You're doing great.
And the two of you are hunched in the back window back here. Gallo and Leary. They're quite large windows.
Are we like up above, or are we like at?
Yeah,
ground level?
you're a good like 15 feet above the floor.
Okay.
Is it just one giant room?
One giant room.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they've
So
been
that's her.
you can tell that they've been staying here.
And her name is
Like there's
the
bedding
Inquisitor's name.
about. This is Inquisitor Reese, who you met for
Yep.
a brief time out in the lowlands of Krullian.
Oh,
And she says, she looks at you and says, I thought you had a... Is this your new squire? And she points at Maeve.
it's none of your business. It's interesting and coy that you are expecting me. I don't want to mince any more words as I engage Divine Aura and continue to walk forward. So I'm assuming I'm, doing the Gandalf thing where I'm kind of shining and getting, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Your Divine Aura, I think,
bigger
is on
than-
all the time, actually.
sure, but I want to do it.
Okay. Okay.
He wants to show
Give him
Imagine.
the aura. He's aura farming. Give it
Yeah,
to
but I'm
him.
really farming
Fair,
it right now.
I didn't mean to cut your harvest short there, or a farmer. She says he said you would come.
She said?
She says he said you would come.
She says. And I'll stop.
Reese, Inquisitor Reese says he said you would come.
No, I'm saying to Reese.
Silas.
Question mark,
Silence.
Silas.
What?
I'm looking back at Maeve. Yes, he would know if he's in duress that I will come for whoever put hands on him. Why did you break in to the library? And where is he?
He's a known power that we need to make sure is held in check.
You go through the king before you speak with Silas, and you've just broke that law. You're going to bring him back to me right now. Nope, too late. And I'm going to keep walking forward. You
Okay.
have exactly until I get to you.
Okay,
to
so if you
move
walk
to
a little
the-
forward, these guys are going to step to get in your way.
I'll strike them down.
Yeah, you just going to take a swing at one?
I'll push them. I mean, I'll launch them. Yeah, if I can. But I'll do a strength check.
Okay.
Maeve's sword comes out.
And I'll just be like, you dare step towards the King's Guard on his business.
Okay. When you sort of go to step into them, I think that's a good time to roll initiative because they're going to
Fantastic.
they're going to
Get you
step
there,
they're
buddy.
going to step up. So let's do that.
Oh my god.
Give me a moment
Everybody?
here.
Or just them?
I think we'll have one person. We're going to do sided initiative, so we'll roll to see
Okay.
someone
Timothy
on
does
your side can
roll.
roll. See if I can find
You started it,
some,
sir.
And baby.
a 10.
Ooh, all right. 10, 10. Solid.
Well,
solid
I am
start,
not
solid
gonna.
start.
I am probably not gonna beat that. No, I only got a 7. So, you go ahead and they draw on you, Vagard.
Oh, yeah, they're done. Yep. I'll swing. Let me bring up my character sheet real quick. I haven't played Castles and Crusades in battle mode in a while.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Battle mode.
That's a 19 plus.
No, that's a hit. Yeah.
All right. Ooh.
How much damage?
This is the first time in the first scene that I didn't fumble. Do you guys know that? I just want to stop for a minute. This would be the
And appreciate.
first time that I started something and didn't swallow my face like immediately.
I love that.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
the game gods favor you.
Because this guy's evil. That's why.
Wow.
Man,
It's
almost
like a
max damage. 10.
10.
Ooh.
Yep.
Nice. It doesn't kill him. It certainly wounds him horribly.
Oh, just maiming people.
Okay. How about Maeve? What does Maeve do?
I mean, he reached out to stop them, and they retaliated. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he went to just walk right by them, and they drew their weapons on him.
Right. So she's drawn her sword, and she's gonna swing at one.
Okay. So which one do you want to attack here?
Girl. That's fine.
Because you're surrounded.
I'm gonna go ahead and say probably this one, so that he doesn't get surrounded.
Okay. Go ahead and make that attack.
Great. Long sword. Boom. What did that say? Scroll down.
What'd that say? Slippery
A
dice.
13. It does
Who'd you
not
do?
hit. That does
13.
not hit. That does not hit.
Ooh.
What?
Rude.
Interesting.
How about our two sneaky guys in the back window?
Depending upon what Lily does there, will determine exactly what Gallo does.
Okay, Lily. Do you have a plan?
Well, she sees her friends in trouble, so she's gonna pull her bow.
Oh, nice.
Great. Okay, we're on the same page.
Who are you going to
Yes.
shoot at?
Leary's gonna try to shoot at this fella in the back.
Yeah. I like that.
Hang on. Where's she shooting? Where's she shooting?
This fella closer to us in the back.
She's creating a breach, tanker.
Right. I
I'm
get
doing
that's what she's
something.
doing, but I had a slightly other one. But we're going to go with this one.
Okay,
Wait, you had another plan?
Okay, Larry,
No,
go ahead.
no.
Go ahead and fire. Let's see how you do.
Hold
with
on.
the bow.
Hold on. Before she fires.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to attach a small explosive device to the end of it.
Interesting.
Do you have small
That's a lot.
explosive devices?
A lot of faith in my abilities.
Well, I have a smoke bomb, so
Oh,
that
cool.
kind of counts, right?
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Right? They're confused and everything, right? So,
All right. Is it on there? You get it?
It's my only one.
I did not.
Ooh. Oh, I think I got him. It's a 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
Let's see. Let's see what Leary does to this guy. That's one. It's 11 damage.
11, nice. So he's hit hard by the arrow. He's not dead,
Oh wait.
but the smoke bomb certainly goes off around him.
Never mind.
Gallo?
Right, I'm gonna do some next level Batman shit. He's
Yeah.
gonna fire down his little grappling hook thing again and
Yes.
write it down so it looks like he's coming out of the smoke behind the Inquisitor.
Okay. So can you
I'll do the sound.
Indicate
can you place yourself where you want to land?
Pounce.
Nice. So you're in the smoke.
Right, and he's gonna land, and then it's gonna be like, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set up to where he can benefit from a sneak attack the next round.
Sure.
Heck.
Okay. So the smoke goes off. This guy gets shot with an arrow in the back. And these guys are going to descend on our knights.
Here we go. Come on, tanks, do tank things.
Get him.
You were gonna put our tankiness to work.
Don't worry. I got you.
Hey, Canadian dice. Hey, guy.
Hey, Rye.
Is that you, Rye?
I would expect so. Okay, so we've got
God damn!
we got 4 attackers on each of you.
Do we need to roll initiative?
Nope.
Well,
Nope, we're in initiative.
It's their turn.
So
Oh, it's their turn.
yeah.
No.
They're attacking you, and okay, so the first 4 will be on Maeve. Maybe the
Oh, Maeve's
17.
got-
Does the
God
17 hit?
damn!
It does not.
Okay, and then on
Maybe it's a hunk.
over onto our dear
There's some big ones still here.
Vanguard.
To the beefcake.
That's me.
I appreciate that the helmet is coming out.
I'm assuming 17s don't hit Vanguard.
No. Yeah.
And I got 3 17s, so they come in swinging. You managed to block.
You
with
got
your
to do
shield.
more pull-ups.
You managed to block with your shield. This guy, seeing the smoke, is going to run over here to see what the hell is going on. As is the Inquisitor. She's going to turn, and this guy in the smoke is going to come out. I'm going to see if he spots you.
Hey, Jeremy, can I just say to him, you don't want that smoke?
You don't
as
want
he
that
walks into
smoke.
it. Yeah.
He does see Leary as he comes out, but does not have a bow or anything. So he's going to. I feel like he goes back into the smoke to get some cover. Okay, so we're now gonna roll initiative again. Who wants to roll initiative for the party?
Tis not
I can roll
that.
it.
Oh,
Just
Ash was ready. I roll it.
I got it. And this is singular D20, right?
D10.
D10. Ah, dang it. So close. I liked the D20 better. Can I take the 14?
No, you can take the 4. You can take the 4. I rolled a 3. I rolled a 3. So you guys are going first again.
Okay.
Yo, yo.
So who wants to go on team party?
Timothy,
I'll go.
fearless leader.
Same guy. Nice.
The
That'll
guy you
be
named.
another 19 to hit.
That is a hit. How much damage?
Let me check though. Let me check my math. I think it was plus. Yes, 19 to hit.
Okay. Are we? How much damage? And are we trying to kill or maim?
It's interesting you say that. I'll go with maim on this guy.
Okay. How much?
And by maim, knocked out, right? Like he's
You're not intentionally going for kill shots, just attacks that put him out of order.
Yep,
Okay. How much damage?
8.
Nice. So he is down.
I'm pushed. Oh, I can't walk as well, right? How's this work?
You can do a half.
Can I-
move. You can do a half move after you attack.
I'm moving straight towards her. I'm moving this mass towards
Are you
Reese.
okay with taking attacks of opportunity?
Absolutely. As I talk to her, I'll be like, you can make them fight for you, or you and I can settle this. Either way, you or your friends are all going to die.
Okay, so 4 of them on you as you leave. I'm going to roll those up.
Is that like an opportunity attack?
Yeah. They don't hit. So,
Then I'll stop at the final thing and just kind of point the sword at her.
okay.
Where is he?
Maeve, what are you going to do?
I'm going to hit them again, whichever one I hit before,
Excellent.
whichever one I did not hit before but swung at. And I swung with a 9, so I miss again.
You do miss again.
Oh no, Maeve.
You do
I'll
miss
look
again.
back and be like, hey, dude, you coming?
How about our rogue there? What's our rogue and our sniper, our cleric sniper doing?
Great. So,
Do we have a
Wait,
villain in the? We got a Vi up in the chat. What up?
great. So, my recommendation that I'm going to make is that I am going to come out of the smoke, hopefully, while the Inquisitor's guards are all turned and looking away, right? Or whatnot, right? Trying to time that correctly. And he wants to get right up behind the Inquisitor, put a dagger to her throat, and go, "Call off your dogs."
Ooh. What the helly? What the hell in hell? What the helly?
What the heckin'? What the heckin'
So I
helly?
get to hear
Yeah.
Like get to here,
Yeah.
right? And then like get up behind her with the like just that absolute out of the smoke surprise dart over with his dagger out because he's working off knowledge of where he saw her last, right?
Yeah.
And dart out, put the dagger up next to her throat, and just being like, "Call off your dogs."
Cool. Give me a charisma check.
Wee. Oof. God. Wee. All right. Charisma is.
Okay. So she doesn't take the attack right now because it's not her turn, but she is going to make a move on you. So if you would like to use your sneak attack to attack her right now, you're welcome to do that.
Will do.
And use your extra backstab bonuses and all that in there as well, please.
I'm not sure how to add it into the roll.
No,
or
we can just add it afterwards. That's okay.
Okay.
I think it's +4 to hit, is it not?
Yeah, it's +4 to hit and double damage.
Nice.
Kidney shot.
So the 13 turns into a 17. And as she sort of ducks away from your blade, like her gorget gets in the way, and you don't beat her armor class. So the dagger does not find flesh as she pushes off of you. I'm not going to do her attack quite yet, though, because we still have Leary to go. Leary, what would you like to do?
Leary is... Oh, God. She probably can't see the guy in the smoke, can she?
No.
And she can't see through the smoke, I'm assuming. So she's going to fire at this guy over here.
I like it.
On a girl. On a girl, Maeve. Oh, that is a critical fail.
Is it? A 1?
I got an out. A 1, yeah.
I'm going to say you shoot the arrow and fall out of the window. I'm going to give you some damage as you hit the floor. 3 points of damage as you fall the 15 feet from the window.
Ouch!
And schmuck off the floor.
That hurt.
Okay, at this point, these guys all around Maeve, they're just dogpiling. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sorry.
They're not actually trying to attack you with weapons. They just essentially all tackle you and try to overbear you to the ground to pin you. I'm just bringing up my rules for that. Pretty sure you need to make a strength check, but let me double check this.
Yes, that's true. I can't see, Dro. I can't see to type. I know you're there.
You're in trouble now.
You got this, Maeve. Big girl energy.
I'm trying to look as strong as humanly possible, just like
I love that Tim's so committed to the bit. He puts on a helmet. I know you're there. I can't see shit, but I know you're there.
Exactly.
I feel like Maeve's like right here fighting with me, but I can't see shit.
yeah, it's method acting.
Yeah. You got it. This is D&D. Well, Castles and Crusades.
Same thing. Same thing.
Okay. We do it for the role play.
Okay, so they have to hit your armor class, adding all appropriate modifiers to the roll. Okay. So here we go. As they work in tandem together, I'm going to give them a bonus. So I'm just going to roll the d20. But I roll a natural 1. So somehow, as they try to drag you down, it just goes horribly wrong.
Good for this. We're just,
Dude, we're
really am,
crushing
man.
this right now. Keep it up.
Just really here for this.
So any of them with a yellow dot on are prone now.
Oh my god. Sick.
That's my girl.
What a queen I am.
I
Yeah,
know.
you haven't hit them,
Warrior
but
queen.
they just botched royally on you.
That's my Xena.
I can't hit the broadside of a barn, but you can't take me down either.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. The two attacking Vhagards swing their maces. A 10 and a 12. That doesn't hit. This guy here is going to attack our little dwarf friend. His mace.
He will do no such thing.
A 21.
I would like to refute this in some way, shape, or form.
So take 4 damage.
No. Okay. All right. Well,
This guy peeks out of the smoke.
it was a good idea to start with. I'm just saying.
Sees Leary down and charges out to hit her while she's down.
Ow!
And he gets a serious bonus for hitting a prone defender.
Oh, that piece of shit.
Yeah, it's plus 5 to hit a prone defender.
King Bashman just donated to 988. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Very nice. We'll give everyone a reroll for that.
I'm here for it.
Let me make a note of that. Reroll for 988 donation. Okay, so everyone has one reroll.
Sick.
This guy charges in. Thank you for the donation, by the way. That's awesome. So a dirty 20 plus 5, a 25 on Leary. So that's totally a hit. Only doing 2 damage though. Rolled minimum. So rushes
She
over.
looks at him like,
I like it.
Okay, so at this point, the Inquisitor ducks out of Gallows' grasp, and he almost cuts her throat, but her Gorget saves her. She's gonna swing her sword at him.
Or is she? Is she now?
A 13.
Oh shit! I think she might have missed one. 14. Oh wait, no. You said she got a 14.
No, she got a 13.
13 misses. Haha.
Misses. So she like ducks out of
in
your
your eye,
dagger.
bitch.
She ducks out of your dagger and takes a wild swing behind her and catches nothing but air. And it's back to initiative. Who would like to roll initiative
That's
for the
dirt
party?
in your eye.
Who hasn't rolled
wait.
initiative for the party yet? It's a D10.
I haven't rolled. I just hang on. I got it. I'm getting my dice. Hold
Roll
on.
that. I rolled a 5. That's what you're trying to beat. 50-50.
I'm rolling my witch die. Roll. Come on, lucky witch.
lucky
That's a
witch.
7.
All right, you guys go
Okay,
first.
Right.
reroll.
Let's start with Maeve.
Reroll.
Maeve, you've got 6 prone attackers around you.
Look at me. I'm going to just step over.
Yeah.
Wrong button. I'm dragging the map around. Can I like cut between to meet up with
Here, I can move you. You want to go here?
like there-ish?
Sure.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to go like through them, or do I
Well,
have to meet up with
you
these
would be able to
two?
go. You would be able to go around them, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can only move 3 in attack, so you can get to here.
Okay. I'm not going to attack them,
Okay.
but I'm also not putting my sword away.
All right.
I'm going to inspire
Oh, nice.
everybody to get a +2 to hitting.
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah.
You're a bard? This whole time?
Surprise!
The whole time?
I've been keeping.
The whole time?
Yeah, it's more than just. Is it just a hit, or is it?
It is inspire up to 25 gain knight's charisma bonus, which is 2 hit.
Okay, perfect. And that lasts for 1 round per level, I think.
1 round per level, and I am level 4, so it lasts for 4 rounds.
+2 to hit everybody. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Tim.
Yes. I shall start
Attack.
timming.
Sir Vagard of Kingsgate.
19.
19.
Before I swing, I'll ask Reese to submit. As I draw back.
She's not.
Oh, well, sucks to suck.
So you're attacking Reese with a 19?
Yep.
That is a hit.
That'll be 9 damage.
9, nice. Okay.
There's no way you're coming out of this. Your pride's going to get you killed. All you have to do is take us to silence. That's it. You'll live another day to burn children.
She doesn't.
Matter of fact,
she doesn't.
I take that
respond
back.
to that.
Yeah.
Gallo.
Yep. So you know what? He's gonna try and go for her again.
The Inquisitor?
He's just gonna try. What's that?
The
Yeah.
Inquisitor? Yep.
He's just gonna try and get one up there between the plates, kind of thing.
Sure.
I don't think he's gonna get sneak attack.
No,
or
but you
anything
would
along
get a
those
flank
lines.
of +2 bonus to hit.
Would he get a back attack?
No.
What if I move?
Unfortunately, the rules say that you
here?
need to get. I think you have to be hidden before making those attacks. Let me double check here.
I thought that was only for sneak attack. That's why I was curious because I have two different things. I have sneak attack,
Yeah.
and then I
you're
have
You're right.
back attack.
You're right. I forgot. Let me just double check that.
Speaking of back attack.
I know, right? Time for the Bengi. Because that's a +4 and then double damage. Ha!
Yeah, this skill I'm not too good at. Hold on a sec. Sneak attack. A rogue has learned. Yeah, you can use your sneak attack, but you can't use your back attack in flank.
Okay.
So the sneak attack is the 4th level ability you get, which is +2 to hit and +4 to damage.
Right. But
Yeah.
But my back attack is not.
Your back
applicable.
attack, they have to be unaware of your approach.
Okay.
Whereas this one, they just can't expect it, and I'll say while we're flanking, we can use that.
Another donation, 25 from Savage Baron.
Oh, thanks
So
so much,
that's-
guys.
25.
So we've
to
got
hit
2 rerolls
with
now.
9 damage.
Oh wow, dude. You rolled a nat 20 there,
wrecked.
Gallo.
Right. That was exactly what that would be. Yes.
So it's 5, but we're going to double that to 10. So you definitely find a spot between
Plus-
the plates.
+4.
Oh, we
for
didn't add the
my-
+4, so we got to do that before the 20. So 9, 18 damage, Gallo.
Stuck at Trebek.
Wow, dude, really good. You hear the wind come out of her. Like, you might have even hit a lung or something when you went up in there.
Ooh.
And
You hit her in her pride.
Vagard, she probably,
Damn
some
cultists.
blood probably comes out of her mouth as you see Gallo shove a blade into her back.
Oh my gosh, Dro just donated too. Hey, you guys are crushing it for 988 tonight. Sorry. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Thank you,
Hell
guys.
yeah!
We love it.
Oh, wow.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
hold. We're just pausing for a second so I can take note of the donations so that you guys get your rerolls, okay? So just give me 1 second here.
That's right.
Hell
Feed us the
yeah.
rerolls.
Yes.
Larry
But
needs
it's for a good cause. And that good cause is 988.
Larry's
Outside
pretty
of
mad.
that, it
Pretty
causes
not
torment
good.
to Jeremy.
I don't mind
I
torment.
feel like this is inspiring
I
us.
don't mind
He
torment.
wants us to win.
Okay.
Huzzah!
So that we go up to Leary.
Yeah. So
You're on the
Can I-
ground.
Leary's,
You're on the ground, and this guy is over you with his mace.
yeah. So Larry's gonna like lean back and put her foot up, like into his like stomach area, and she's gonna draw her bow and shoot him.
Oh, I like that.
Right in the face if she can.
Yeah, let's roll to hit. I'm not gonna put any penalty on it.
Okay.
Go ahead and just roll.
I'm pretty sure that that's gonna hit. Let me hang on. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's a hit. 16.
How much?
Plus 16.
16 is a hit. How much damage?
Plus 2. Let me roll for that now. That's like a 3.
That's okay. Nice. That arrow.
I'm being attacked.
That arrow catches him, and I think it's their turn now. I think you've all gone, so these guys are all going to stand up from being prone, and they scramble after. They're not going to be able to attack though because they just haven't been prone or anything.
Neener, neener, neener.
Okay, so we do have a couple attacks though coming in on Vagard. 2.
What? Way to go, Bash. I appreciate that, buddy.
What?
That's awesome. That's a $50 donation to 988 from King Bashman.
Oh
Dude.
my gosh. Thank you guys.
Wow.
For
Wow.
what? For Tim, for what it's worth, good old Bash there's a CB.
Oh,
So those don't hit
I have
Vagard.
partaken in many of your structures.
She's gonna swing one last time at Gallo, I think, before she probably dies. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, she gonna swing. She gonna swing. I'm nimbly bimbly.
18.
I'm not that nimbly bimbly.
12 damage.
Can I expend my attack to snatch her wrist?
Or can I spend a reroll to make her reroll it? Because that's a lot of fucking damage, and I ain't got a whole lot left.
Oh no.
Actually, you know what? That'd be fitting. That would be fitting, honestly, to be perfectly honest. I got 18 hit points left. If she does 12, that knocks me down to fucking 6. And it's one of those like, still got you where it counts, bitch.
If someone would help the cleric.
Okay, then we're just gonna take it. You stab her, she swings around and hits you. This guy here is also going to attack Gallo.
Uh-oh.
Only a 5 though. That
No.
does not hit. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I think we have one more player that hasn't rolled initiative yet. Who hasn't rolled initiative yet?
Leary.
Larry?
It's me.
Roll a d10, Larry. Let's see what we get.
Rolled a D10. Do I add anything to it or
No, it's just a straight d10.
no? Okay. Oh, I got a 1.
Ooh. And I got a 9. So they are going to take the initiative this time.
Sorry, guys.
We're going to start with that.
Sorry,
Reroll
Gallo.
it. You've got a reroll.
Yeah, you want
Reroll
to
it.
try to reroll?
Roll. Let me. Yeah. It's a 4.
Not enough.
Drive it like you stole it.
Try.
We tried.
Okay, so
We
Leary's
did
Effort
try.
was made.
Leary's down to 3 rerolls. Everybody else is at 4. Okay. So he attacks. Gets a nat 20 on Dear Gallo.
Well, I'll spend a reroll to make him reroll if I can do that.
I think I'll allow that, yeah.
I don't want to die yet.
Silvery barbs that.
Yeah, I don't have silvery
Essentially,
barbs,
yeah.
so we're gonna try.
That's what it is, though.
Oh, he gets a 2 this time, so no, doesn't hit.
Yeah, okay. Whoo, buddy. Okay, we're good now. He's still alive.
Your light flashed before your eyes. You saw the end, and then he missed.
The Inquisitor, I
I-
think the Inquisitor's going to swing at you again too, Gallo.
That's fine. All right.
I feel like she's trying to remove you off her back. 19.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit for sure.
for 8 damage.
That will end me.
You'll be at 0.
I'll be at 0. The pearly gates are opening. I'm finally getting to see Maeve naked, and I don't know what's going happening.
Okay, you're.
Is there any way I can expend all of my rerolls?
He's not dead.
to-
He's not dead. He's just down. He's
Just
Okay.
come
He's
kill
at
this
-2.
guy in
He's
front
at
of me.
-2. He's at -2.
I can bring him back.
These guys
Like as a zombie?
swarming around. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them on Dear Vagard. You watch, none of them will hit. Oh, they are. I'm gonna give them their +2 for flank because they're all around you. That doesn't hit. A 23.
Okay.
2 damage. A 19.
No, sir.
Nope, then you just get hit the once. And then there are 3 on Maeve. They don't have flank though, they're just straight out. A 16, a 10, and a 7.
No, sir.
Clearly I need to find tougher guys. And then the one that's attacking Leary, she's prone, so he gets an extra +5, unfortunately. 26 to hit
He does hit me.
for 4 points of damage.
Ouch!
He swings his mace down. The Inquisitor turns back to Vagard and swings her sword at him. 29 to hit.
Finally, you've done something worthy.
5 damage.
Okay.
And it's your guys' turn.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does a 17 hit?
Don't forget you get an extra +2.
Yep, I did.
No, you don't get an extra +2 anymore.
Hasn't it been 4
17
rounds?
Oh yeah, from
Has it been
sorry,
4
no. I thought you meant from flank. You're right. From Maeve
Oh.
to get an extra +2. So what'd you roll?
17.
17 does not hit. Is that with
A
your
reroll.
Oh, okay, reroll. Yeah.
Rerolling again. Again. How many we got? 3?
You this is you got one left.
Okay, that's 17 plus 7, so
That
yeah,
hits.
24.
That hits. And you have 1 reroll left.
That's 9.
Nice. She goes down.
I'll stand over Gallo. I'll like both feet over Gallo.
Well, you are surrounded. You can't get to him.
Oh, hello. I'll look because I can't see out this fucking slit. I'll be like, oh, you all are still here?
How about you, Maeve? You want to go?
If I move, am I incurring the wrath of opportunity attacks?
Yes, unless you make what's called a defensive retreat, in which case you can take half your movement and suffer no attacks.
Would I still have an action?
No, you wouldn't be able to attack. That is your action to defensive.
No, not attack. Something else.
What are you looking to do?
I don't know how the mechanics work. If I were to do that and retreat back to Gallo,
Yes.
could I lean down and hit him with a bandage?
No,
And
you
bring
would,
him back.
you would need a round or so to put the bandage on.
Okay.
I can bring him up and around. I just got to get to him.
Okay. I'm gonna start trying to hit the one that's like next on the left.
We got a big raid from Guild Superior too.
This
What's
one?
up?
Heck
Who
yeah.
I'm pinging?
Ah, Guild Superior.
No,
Come on.
sorry. This
Welcome
one.
on in.
Okay, perfect.
That one. Yeah, I'm gonna try him. To try and clear a path.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Are we doing
That's 24
rugby
to hit.
right now, Maeve? We're doing rugby stuff.
24 is totally a hit.
20.
3 damage. Nice.
Great.
He's not down though. He's not down.
Great. Hit him again. Next turn.
Leary, you are not able to use your bow this round. He is like got a knee on you, and he is swinging his mace down at you.
Okay, well, she's gonna do something that she doesn't really want to do, but she's gonna do it anyway. And she's gonna cast Inflict Wounds on him.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That's like
let's roll.
really not
Let's
something that
roll
she
hit
wants
with
to
that.
do.
You know what? I'm not even going to ask. He's actually on you, so go ahead and just give me the damage for inflict wounds.
Okay.
What is it?
Die.
It's a 7.
7? Nice. That finishes him. And he falls off you. He cries out in pain, and he's down.
No, she just killed a man for the first
Can
time.
we get fresh X's on these guys so I can kind of think about what to do next, my lord?
Am I able to, like, stand up?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
I've got the X's out.
Thank you.
I can remove them, but...
Nope, it's good. I like bodies, then I can loot them.
Okay. This guy should be actually, like, over here or something. But okay. It's new initiative, and I think we're back to Vhagar rolling initiative.
I just did. Because wait.
Oh, okay.
Did I?
Who's next then?
Me.
Wait.
Go for
I
it.
just did.
No, Leary just did it though. So Tim, it is you. Do you want to do it?
Before Maeve. I think my luck of my die is failing, so you got this.
What'd you get, Maeve? A
I got
4.
4.
I got a 6. So they're gonna go first.
My luck is not. Can I reroll? I haven't used any of mine.
You can absolutely reroll.
Great. I got an 8.
Hey!
Then you guys are going first. Okay,
On
so
the
just
back.
so you know, rerolls are sitting at Leary, Gallo, and Maeve all have 3, and Vhagar has 1.
I can't roll. I can't do re-rolls from beyond the grave.
Could I go
That's
first?
fair. That's fair. Sure, go first.
Leary's
I feel like this smoke
Her
bomb is
little-
probably almost worn off too.
her little jewel is gonna glow, and she's gonna just like cure light wounds on
Herself?
Gallo.
Oh, on Gallo, nice. Can you make it to...
On
Oh yeah, you
Gallo.
don't have to make it there. What's your range on that? 30 feet?
No, I think so.
I think so too.
I can't remember. It's not. I don't know if it's on my thing,
Yep.
but
You
I'm
look
pretty
like you
sure
get
it's.
that. You get like, you know what I mean? It's a real.
Okay,
Little
roll to see how
theatric.
much you heal him for.
Okay. And I think that's. Yeah. I don't have a better like healing spell, do I?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's
Fifth,
it.
fifth level,
All
I think
right.
you can get cure serious ones.
7. That's 2
7?
7s
So we're
in a row. Yeah.
All right, so I'm at 4.
Get up, Gallo.
You're at 4? Yeah, 4.
Yeah, 4. I was at -3 because
Yeah,
it'd been a whole.
'cause
It'd
you would've dropped
have been
one.
around.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so Gallo sort of becomes conscious on the steps.
I would like to think that he just kind of like wakes up and immediately stabs this dude directly in front of him in the dick.
Let's do that.
Like, 'cause
Yeah.
he's still got his dagger in his
like-
hand, so he's like, "Ah!"
Like there. Just
Yeah,
Unsuspecting.
right in the pee-pee hole.
I'm even going to give you a back attack because I feel like
I was
he
gonna
does.
say,
He certainly doesn't see it coming. He thinks you're dead.
called a sack attack.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
That is
Yeah,
a hit. So we doubled that damage,
Maeve
right?
gets me.
yeah. So that's gonna be that'll be
An 8?
to do double damage. It's gonna be 8 points of damage.
Nice, dude. He lets out a high-pitched scream as you stab him in the junk.
You can see that.
How about our knights and paladin? What are we doing?
Ladies first.
I'm gonna hit my person again.
Hit-
I would like to
Hit
kill
that person
somebody.
again.
See my die.
21 to
Ni-
hit
nice
with 7
hit.
damage.
Nice hit.
Great.
He's almost done. Finished. He's not quite.
Okay. I love that.
He's mostly dead. Mostly.
I'm doing non-lethal,
Only
by the
mostly
way.
dead.
Are
If
you?
it makes a difference. Yes.
Why'd you do that with a ducky face? You're like, yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you really
I'm
doing
telling you on the
non-lethal?
channel
Are you
in
really
front of
doing
everybody.
non-lethal damage right now?
Your friends are. I don't know that you are.
I'm doing non-lethal damage to my own knowledge.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
No more fucking stolen pastries for you.
Okay.
You don't know you're dead on the ground.
Vagard?
I'm awake now.
I'll ask them all to stand down one more time, and I'll go for the
Give me a charisma check.
dude straight north of me. Oh, I'll try to create a gap for Maeve, so I'll get the dude to my left.
Yeah. Give me a charisma check, though, as you call for them to stand down.
What's that?
Give me a charisma check as you ask for them to
Oh,
stand
thank God.
down.
Okay. I have one more reroll. I need this one.
Yes.
Okay, 17 plus. I think that's one of my
So
that's
you
my
are
last reroll.
17. You're out of rerolls. Did you add your level and your charisma bonus?
Nope. So I'll add my 17, 21, 22.
Okay.
Darling Creepshow, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders.
Another
Hello,
raid.
friends.
Look at that. When it
the
rains, it
creeples are
pours. It's pouring in here.
Love it. Join us.
With being a Kingsguard and seeing their Inquisitor died and making that charisma check, I am going to say that the remaining acolytes of the Pale Blade stand down.
I will lower my blade when they stand down, but not sheath it.
The guy up on the stage is like grabbing his junk from where he was just stabbed. And he like falls back against the broken statue of the mother and yeah. What now, Vagard? They stood down.
I'll walk to Kurt and lay on hands. I want them to see the benevolence,
Okay.
like as the first thing we do.
All right. Let me kick us over to some different music here, but yes. So you do that.
And I'll ask them to throw down their swords
They have maces, but they understand.
and stay put. And stay put.
They drop their weapons.
Drop their weapons.
Yeah. One of them says, "What about the Inquisitor?"
I'll throw them some healer kit. I'll throw them some rags. Tend to her.
I think she's dead.
Well then, tough. Take us to Silas immediately.
How many hit points did you give me? That's a legit question. I didn't know.
I gave you
I'm hanging on by a thread.
8 hit points.
Nice.
That works.
Nice.
She is dead, for sure. Dead.
I'll look for. Gallo is probably gonna be like searching her anyway. That's looting his business. So as soon as I bring him up, you know, but I'll direct these guys to take us to Silas.
So they look at you and they say, "Only Reese knows where he's being held."
So we're gonna put a bandage on her forehead and hope that she heals up.
No. I'll be like, Gallo, she's here. He's here somewhere.
Hey, give me just a minute, and I think he reaches into his pocket to grab one of the leftover pastries that probably has a little bit of his blood on it, but he just kind of goes, "Ah, fuck it," and just shoves it in his mouth.
Okay.
Blood and a little bit of lint.
I mean, the lint's not the bad part. I know where I've been. I guess he'll start looking around.
Okay. And you will all be staying in the dungeons until we find Silas. But you have a chance to hand him over now.
Leary.
Yeah.
Did you, when you and Gallo were up on the roof, did you guys check this place out in the magical sense?
Yeah, she's gonna cast I was just about to read my mind. I'm about to cast it again. Discern magic again to see if I can pinpoint those items that I saw earlier.
Both of the sources of magic are on the Inquisitor. Her sword, and she has a ring.
Oh.
And there's nothing Silas-sized.
No.
I'm gonna inspect those items then.
Okay.
Well,
I
can we?
think
I don't
we
think
need
that's going to get us to Silas.
But she
I
has
think that
magical
she needs to
items.
be revived. So
I'm
we can
giving you
ask
the
her.
weirdest look as you're.
I feel like as you guys
Sure,
are
look, you
talking,
do
the Order of the Pale Blade people that are here make a run for it.
But it doesn't make any
Grabbing
sense.
one. Maybe at least grabbing one by the collar as they try to take off. Like, no way.
Okay, so you grab hold of one. The rest of them flee out into the street at night. So 7 of them flee. You do have one though. The one that told you that. Well, and I'll say the guy with the wounded groin sort of hobbles down. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And you've got two dead, so
EPO We're talking.
I think we need to revive her and ask. Leary says that there's no Silas-sized magic here.
And Gallo, you search around. There is no this is just an old stone building. There are no antechambers, nothing.
I have rope.
Well, I can't bring people back from the dead.
That's why I was hoping we could do it in a timely manner. She does seem unconscious. I don't know how death works in this gaming system. I'm assuming there's a number of rounds before
Her people put bandages on him because Vhagar gave them bandages to bandage her. So they did bandage the Inquisitor, but she's not conscious.
So
Okay.
while
Okay.
she's pushing her sword away and she's gonna pull the ring off of her finger.
Yes, okay.
she's gonna heal her as that's going on.
I'm gonna take out my rope and be like, "Hey, Gallo, do you know how to tie people up?"
Oh God! Why would you say that? to me?
God, I got an 8 to heal
Dave,
this
you're part of
bitch.
the problem.
An 8?
I got an 8 to heal this bitch, and I can't get an 8 to save anybody else. That's
Okay.
You're doing your best.
So you
Very
heal,
real.
her, and her wounds begin to close. She's still got a pretty bad knife wound in the back from Gallo, though. It was legit.
He did his job efficiently.
Another raid from Reflect Games.
Oh my
Heck
gosh!
yes.
hello.
Hello.
When Gallo gets in there from behind, it goes in deep.
God damn it! Why is that the
Yikes,
first
Gallo.
thing?
Oh,
Yikes!
Raiders, that's what you get.
Right?
That's what you get when you raid strangers.
If Scribbles was
Welcome.
here, there's a
Big
crack
old
comment
perv.
lurking in the
Yeah,
in the
Yes.
sidelines. But
there's
okay.
a lot of crack jokes.
Yes, absolutely. So
do you mean crap?
so Reese
Of the butt,
Reese
of the
wakes
butt
up.
variety. What was that, Jeremy? Sorry.
Reese Inquisitor Reese wakes up.
Oh, I'll take
But
a
she's
knee
tied
and
up
be right
because
next to her.
Gallo tied her up.
She is tied. She's bound, and
She's ringless because I took it.
and
took her.
Larry took the ring that was magical on her, as well as her sword that was magical.
I can't use the sword, but
Your friends are either dead or they ran away. Some cult, huh? Man, so protective, so loyal. It's too bad that whatever powers you have will never see the light of day again. Where's Silas?
You think everything stops here with me?
Of course not. You are not the lieutenant. You're nothing to whoever leads this. We've fought monsters. We've fought power. What are you even doing on this field? You're wasting your time.
She smiles at you. with sort of a grimace of pain behind it. The prophecy will come to pass here. And it won't matter, will it?
That is fine. I'll burn, be immolated, the apocalypse will occur, and I'll be good. And you'll be a douche.
Now we have to question, do douches exist?
Apparently,
in this
I
world?
think apparently. Douche is just
now we're asking the important questions.
yeah.
Now we're asking you. I think I
Like
want to
the
step
device?
back.
Like at
The device. I'm sure that people douche in this time and age because sex work has always been a thing.
That I brought this up as I step back and just look at Gallo and be like, I think, is someone better at drawing out the truth out of this woman? Because I'm running out of patience.
Right, you want me to get the truth out of her?
Fantastic, and I'm gonna turn my back.
She looks at Gallo. She looks at Vagard. She goes, "You can have your friend on one condition."
Fantastic.
You like if the moment you turn around, right, you see Gallo like holding one of her hands with a set of pliers in the other hand.
Oh shit, we're going gangster.
Oh,
My
my little thingy starts thinking about it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, Maeve will take Leary and just like turn her around too.
She says,
Cover her ears.
I need to talk to him.
Thank you.
You need to talk to who?
Talk to Silas?
Silas. That's why we took him, you fool.
Talk to him.
You know that there are better ways to speak to Silas, and maybe, and I start like wigging out, like maybe asking politely someone who is a man of knowledge.
Yes, and he would have put me before you. She motions around the room. I want a conversation.
There's nothing that comes between us.
I want a conversation alone with the man.
I don't.
You are beyond weird, lady.
Oh, don't get me wrong. There are those in my order that would see him dead.
Oh, they'll, and I'll point at the cultists.
And I see that today will not be that day, Vagard, but I still wish to have time to speak with him.
Stand her up. Let's go talk to Silas. Where is he? Where's Silas? I'm not going to ask again. You're wasting my time. And he might be bleeding out somewhere, so I don't have time to carry you around.
He's not bleeding out somewhere.
I don't know that. Show me. Where's my friend?
Vagard,
And I'll yell out to Silas.
why do you assume, you assume that I'm stupid?
Well, Jeremy isn't, but Reese is. As I look to the floor.
I have a need for your friend Silas before any outcome of what the order would do to him happens.
And that
Hey.
is...
Were you involved in the taking of Silas?
Yes, I ordered.
Or did you
I
send-
ordered the taking of Silas, the capture.
So
of
you
him.
ordered. I don't understand why you couldn't have just gone there in the
Because
first
he would
place.
not have spoken to me alone. He would have had me come before all of you.
Looking at Maeve, and I'm shaking my head like...
Before all of us, and you think that he's not going to have this conversation with you and then immediately turn around and tell them anyway?
I hope that I can speak some sense into him in the time that I have.
You mean convert him to your cult?
Is that what you think we are? There is
Yes.
there is a spellcaster in this city that is going to end everything that we know.
And you're convinced it's Silas, the wizard who eats pastries?
No, it's not Silas. I'm well aware of that.
And if you
It's a
feel
woman.
threatened,
Your knowledge of the
What?
your
What?
your knowledge.
Say that again.
It's a woman we're looking for.
the Flame Mother.
No,
No, it's a girl.
the girl. She's been born. She's walked these lands for much longer than we realized, and she's here.
Above table? Question.
Yes.
Would Maeve know when the last time a prophecy came true? Like a large, grandiose scale prophecy?
Prophecies are not really something that have been around all that often, to be totally honest. This is not something that's a regular occurrence. So when the oracle came to King's Gate, this is just a few years ago, and gave the prophecy that this girl was going to be born and that she'd have a mark of the abyss on her and that she would like essentially ruin the world.
It was kind of like an outlier event.
Yes, and it's what really spurred the Pale Blade into action. They were already a faction, but they were sort of witch hunters, but they took it upon themselves to hunt down this girl. That's been their point. And for those that are newer to the campaign, their ways of hunting down and testing for the girl have not been always kind.
That I remember. I just wasn't sure about the prophecy portion. Okay.
But she says to all of you, she's not a child anymore. She's here in the city. But Silas has been gifted, we understand. And I need to know what he's seen. And I need to talk to him without your biases weighing on him.
Well, you're not going to speak to him alone unless Silas wants to speak to you alone. This is not the way we do things, Miss Reese. Let's go.
I do think you could be amenable to one person in the room to ensure nothing untoward is happening in that room.
I'm going to look at her. I'm going to look at Maeve in the but not you eyes that I can give.
It's got to be me if she wants it to be me.
Yeah.
She thinks that over, but she doesn't respond right away. She says, and what would my fate be following the meeting? Your friend is in very poor shape. It's likely he will not be able to speak until morning. Not by the hands of my guards, I might add. We found him, barely alive in his room. His magics had drawn heavily upon his body.
Wait a minute. You're telling me you broke in and you found him jacked up.
He was in
and
bad.
Then you took him.
The order found him in poor shape. There was a bit of a struggle to get him to come with us, but he was in no shape to fight back. When they brought him back...
Why did you hurt Altus? Why did you hurt Altus?
It was not intentional. The old man got in the way.
I think that this country, land, kingdom has a rule of law, and you can answer for your crimes through the court system. It's no different than when a knight's guard arrests a criminal out on the street. And that is your fate, unless somebody disagrees.
She seems content with that. Almost relieved.
I think it depends on how this conversation goes, right? What is exchanged?
She
Lyri's gonna go heal that guy that she killed.
Well, he would be dead because you hit him with a.
Is he dead?
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Dead.
You can't pull non-lethal with a spell.
Fuck.
And that's how Leary found that out.
Yeah,
Okay. So
I killed a man.
she guides you through the city to a home
It's not good.
that looks sort of nondescript from it, like it's just in a residence. And she takes you in. Now, unfortunately, this is where Mox is, and Mox is not here with us this week. So I think this is a good place to stop.
Yes.
And
We made it to him at least.
next week.
At least. Get it? Sorry.
At least. Next time when we game, then we can have Mox a part of this. And I've got here in my notes that Leary, Gallo, and Maeve all have 3 rerolls still banked. I don't want to take people's.
Are you gonna let him roll over?
I'm gonna let them roll
Oh,
over because
yeah.
they're donations. I would like them to be able to.
Yeah.
Right? People spent some money, and I want to keep that rolling for everyone. If anyone would like, you can !enter right now for your chance to. We'll do a draw for one of our many $10 gift cards for the Troll Lord Games store, online store. It's a $10 gift card for a to be used with PDFs on their web store. Go ahead and do that now. !enter. I see some people doing it. Perfect. Anything you want to add here, Stronghold, Mr. Tim?
Yeah, so let's see. You've got a Summer of Siege popping up. We've got all sorts of cool events. Kate's with us here as well, kicking off. And I would submit, just because there was a fluke to begin the campaign started. Once the team assembles, we have to deal with all the technical difficulties along the way. So, and it's the Fable. It's tricky. So next week is the inaugural campaign of Violet Moon Saga for Kate as well. Sunday is back to Red Wizard's Rise. We're in the Latherna, which is the Raven Queen's realm that I'm trying to develop in my mind as we build it. But Kurt, you guys got anything? Ash, you got anything?
I do not.
Let's see. Next Tuesday is once again Ravenloft over on Darling Creepshow's channel. So go check that out. And other than that, yeah, that's about it.
Awesome.
Got some games going on.
Thank you guys for the donations. The donations, the raids have been fantastic.
Yes.
Really
yeah.
cool. Jeremy,
Great
you're a dream come true. This is so awesome. You guys are all freaking awesome.
We're gonna
love
close.
playing.
I'm gonna close the giveaway in about 3 seconds. Last chance to !enter to get your chance at a $10 gift card to Troll Lord Games, who of course publishes and writes Castles and Crusades. 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna close that off. And then we're gonna draw our winner.
Yay!
Dro coming in with the win. Nicely done. Nice.
Way to go, Dro.
Yay!
I will,
Congratulations.
Dro, I will send you a code. Hopefully it'll let me whisper you a code here. For Troll Lord. And are we going to raid?
We are. We're gonna raid Magi RPG as soon as I can remember how to do this.
They're playing looks like they're playing the Cosmere RPG.
I know a guy named Casimir.
You know a guy named Casimir?
Yeah.
Like, that's his real name? Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Casimir.
I have to do it right. Hang on. It's raid.
We call him Cas.
So come back next Thursday for Kate's, and then we're back the week after that
Yeah.
with Mox should be back from Australia, and yeah.
Keep saying invalid username. Hang on.
I hope he has an accent when he comes back.
Yeah.
From being down under.
From being down under. with the didgeridoos
There we go. All right, everybody.
and the wallabies.
Stay with us. We're gonna go raid these new neighbors we're gonna run into. But
Thanks for the raids. Thanks for the
Cosmere
donation.
RPG
Yeah.
story. There you go.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks, everybody.
miss you, love you, bye.
In the shadowed glade where the twilight falls, lurks a creature haunting, whispers in the calls. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, her dark hymn echoes an ancient song unsung. With tentacles writhing they reach for the sky, eyes like lanterns watching as they pry from the depths of the forest where the lost reside. A fertility goddess, but her dark side hides. from the roots of the trees to the stars so high. The black gold calls as the shadows cry. With the whispering promise of life and despair, she beckons the weary, luring them near. In her embrace lies a tame so profound. Mutations unfurl as the lost souls surround. Skin like the bark of the oldest tree, cursed and corrupted but wild and free. Her children are born from the depths of the night, creatures of lust with a malevolent bite. Oh, the night is alive with a chilling sound. Too many mouths mutter as curses abound. From the roots of the trees to the stars so high, the black gold calls as the shadows cry. In the woods where the fog wraps the air, the scent of decay lingers heavy like a stare. Echoes of laughter that twist into screams, a midnight affair where nothing's as it seems. The stories they tell of the price you must pay to dance with the shadows as the night turns to day. She weaves her magic with tendrils of dread, mother to the lost, to the forsaken, and fed with power to flourish, but at such a cost. In her grasp is the whimsy, and in hope you are lost. Her bounty is bountiful, yet filled with decay, a gift from the forest where light fades away. The black goat laughs as she stirs in the night, for all who dare glimpse are lost to her side. Oh, the night is alive with a chilling sound. Too many mouths mutter as curses abound. From the roots of the trees to the stars so high, the black goat calls as the shadows cry. So heed the warnings whispered by frights, for the black goat of the woods reigns through the nights. Embrace the dark if you dare to go far, but know in your heart you may not leave a scar. Her wilderness beckons with both spell and delight, for the black goat watches till the fall of the